Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm trying to learn Java completely from ChatGPT, and right now I'm working on my blackjack game. And like every good programmer, I have a plan. So right now, I need to create a loop that will basically have a round. So I already have a deck with 52 cards, assign them all a value, and now I need to make sure everyone can draw 2 cards, and then afterwards create a loop until everyone stands. So first, let's create a loop for every round. Let's loop through each player. So now we need to draw a card for each player, so we need to figure out how to create a method on our deck class to do that. So let's do that. So now what this will do, basically take the last card of the deck and then remove it and then return the card. That way you don't have to get it again. So here we have a player class in which we have our cards, and what we're going to want to do is basically add this card we just drew onto this. So let's create a method for that. Okay, so now we have an add card and a draw card. So for each player, we're just going to draw 2 cards and add 2 cards, or we can take turns, which makes more sense. So let's do that. So this will just loop through a bunch of times, and it'll just like add a card to everyone. So this should go on forever. So for now, I'm just gonna make it so you can stop it, or this will just like go not forever. So I'm gonna do that. Oh my god. Okay, cannot invoke ArrayList.add because this.cards is null. So I'll say yes. Let's add John, $100, Jane. This is very interesting. First of all, why did it cut me off when explaining who Jane is? I cannot explain this. But you know who can? ChatGPT. Let's do this. Fix this scanner nonsense and make it work. Maybe me saying it's scanner nonsense will help it. Can lead to unexpected behavior. Wait, are you telling me to get rid of scanner next line now? Okay. Double.parse double. This seems extremely cursed, but hopefully it'll work. Yeah, it's definitely not working because instead it's using a while true loop, which is not what I want to happen. Let's instead just change the lines of code it tells it to change. So for the second time when adding players, after saying Jane, it jumps to the break for some weird reason. Okay, that did fix stuff. That's weird. So instead, we'll just make this do it twice. And just draw the cards for each player. And now what we're going to do for our round is we need to create dealer cards. And obviously, you don't get to know what dealer has. Now instead of a round, we're going to basically just take turns at everyone hitting and standing. But because I'm feeling lazy, I'm just going to loop through all the players and count how many points they have, because that's something I have to do eventually. And I don't want to do all of the other stuff today. So let's create a method that will return an integer. I'll say count points. Now, I would like to just loop through all of the cards and then take the sum, but unfortunately we have aces to ruin our lives. If card.getName equals ace, we're gonna have to set up our scanner and stuff. So what this code does, it basically loops over every card, checks it if it's an ace. Then if it is an ace, asks if you want 1 or 11. If you don't say 1 or 11, I'll just give it 11. Yes. John, $100. Jane. Why am I still getting this bug? I mean, it correctly counted Jack, but it just killed off Jane. Okay, yeah, things are working well, and I am feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Anyways, you just please give me a thumbs up and hope you subscribe. I really appreciate that. And anyways, bye bye.